Hey, what's up, world? It's Rishi. Hope you're doing well today. Welcome to the Rishi Show. Today we're gonna talk about science and spirituality. Can they coexist? Can they harmonize? Or are they two enemies that are always gonna fight forever? We never know. But in my opinion, I think that we need to be able to distinguish between objective truths and subjective beliefs. Objective truths are what can be proven by science and logic and empirical reasoning, and subjective beliefs are things that cannot be proven. They're just statement claims. For example, subjective beliefs would be an example of someone saying Jesus is the supreme Godhead, or Shiva is ultimate truth, or Krishna, or Allah, or, anyone, any god out of the hundreds and thousands of gods that have existed throughout human history. Someone can say that my Godhead and my truth is the supreme, but that can't be proven. I mean, sure, they can reference scripture, but it can't be scientifically proven here and now because it was such a long time ago, and they didn't scientifically prove it then. They just had claims about it. But I'm not trying to attack anyone's faith here. I'm not trying to say anyone is right or wrong, but I am saying that, we can know that objective truths are real because they can be factually proven in the here and now. For example, 2 plus 2 equals 4, or, whatever science proves, we can definitely accept that as true. Now, when it comes to theories are not 100% facts. Even the theory of evolution can be falsifiable. But the great thing about theories is that if one theory is disproven, they can create another, whereas sometimes some religious beliefs, they stick to them no matter what, even if it can be proven false. So the great thing about theories is that they evolve. But theories are still not 100% fact, even though I do think that evolution is probable. Adaptation has been proven true, but evolution still hasn't been proven 100% true. Even then, I still do believe in science and whatever science does have to prove. If evolution is 100% proven true, then I will accept it. There's no doubt about it. But regardless, I'd like to talk about, where we all came from. Scientifically speaking, we're all energy. So energy must come from a source, right? Trace it all the way back to the beginning of time. If time is linear, then that must mean that there must be an original cause for everything to come into being. That original cause is what I call God. And it has to be eternal, because someone can say, what caused that original cause? That's a pretty, typical argument. Well, you just have to come into the conclusion that energy has always existed, and therefore that original cause is eternal. It's not temporary. So that original cause, which is eternal, caused everything else into being. If time is linear, then everything must have came from that original cause. However, I do believe that the world is so finely tuned and, it looks like it's designed by me, but I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna say who the supreme designer is or anything, but it looks like we're completely pixelated. But anyways, when it comes to understanding the truth and reality, we definitely know that whatever science has to prove, is true, except for the theories, but they're theories. But, yeah, I still do believe that there's a source of energy, and that source of energy is beyond description, right? If we're all made of energy, energy has to come from a source. So that source of energy is where intelligence came from, power came from, the capability to learn, consciousness. It's where everything came from, matter came from. And so, yeah, even if the Big Bang is true, which is very probable. Um, what caused the Big Bang, right? There has to be an original eternal cause. And in my opinion, that original cause is beyond description or beyond words to describe because it's just beyond our comprehension. But that's what I call personally God, and I accept whatever science has to prove all the details that lead up to God. So what else do I have to say? So yeah, objective truths are very simple, you know. They're proven facts that can be proven scientifically and empirically. Then subjective beliefs are truths to the subjective consciousness, but they're not completely objectively true. For example, we can argue that someone can say Jesus is the ultimate God, path to God, and God himself. Some people could say only Allah and Muhammad. Some people could say only Shiva. Some people could say only Krishna or Buddha. The list goes on and on. Someone can always say their version of reality is supreme and the best. But that can't be factually proven even if someone quotes their own scripture, because it's a claim that's unprovable. So in reality, you have to, come up with your own subjective beliefs which help you understand and become happy with reality. But in my opinion, we have to accept what is objectively proven, and we have to believe in science, and we have to evolve our spirituality with the scientific modern times. Whatever science proves should be new knowledge of that original cause and that original source of energy that we call God. So, yeah, in my opinion, science and spirituality do not conflict. Um, there are so many different spiritual paths up the mountain, but, it can conflict if you take religious beliefs fundamentally or too seriously and literally. Then yeah, of course, it can conflict. But, I think that we need both science and spirituality to keep moving forward. What else do I think? Yeah. If time is linear, then there has to be an original eternal cause. And if evolution and the Big Bang are true, which I'm more leaning towards science. I am leaning more towards science. That's totally fine, but in my opinion, evolution and the Big Bang are such complex procedures that there must be an intelligence behind it. Where did all intelligence come from in the first place? That original source. So, yeah, realistically, it just seems that reality is really well designed, even if we don't, our eyes are meant to see, our mouths are meant to eat, our noses are meant to smell, our hands are made to touch, we have emotions, we have morality, we have consciousness, we just seem so well put together. Even if there is chaos and disharmony in the world and negativity and suffering, this universe still just seems so well put together to be a product of pure chance, if you will. But that's just my opinion. Um, what else do I want to say? I don't know. I'll leave it at that. Take care, world. Bye.